Hi everyone, today I want to share an important demonstration on how you can reduce the harmful pesticides and herbicides on your fresh fruit and veg using strong Kangen water from my water ionizer here, and why using tap water can actually cause you more harm than good. Most of the fresh fruit and veggies and even leafy greens that we buy are sprayed with harmful chemicals to protect them during the farming process. And a lot of these chemicals are actually oil-based, and this is to obviously protect them from being washed off during watering and during the rain while they're growing in the farming process. But that unfortunately means for us that they won't generally just wash off with normal water. And no matter how much you rinse your veggies or for how long for with normal tap water, these oil-based chemicals are not going to come off your fresh produce. Often you'll see on the packaging of grapes and blueberries and tomatoes to wash before use. And a lot of us do use tap water to rinse our veggies before we eat them. But as you know, water and oil don't mix, so this is actually not removing all of the toxic chemicals that we would want to get off our fruit and veg before consuming them. So when we rinse our produce, even though it might look a little cleaner, the toxic chemicals are still clinging to the surface, and then we obviously consume them, our kids consume them, and our long-term health suffers because of it. And this is where the 11.5 pH strong Kangen water comes into play. Water with this high alkaline pH of 11.5 is enough to emulsify the oils from our fresh produce and get rid of those toxic chemicals off of our fruit and veg.
Yep.
Essentially, it just acts like a natural degreaser or detergent, which emulsifies all the oil-based pesticides off the outside of your fruit and veg, and it makes it taste better, and it even makes it last longer as well. Okay, now my little helper here is going to show you the difference between some cherry tomatoes. We've got here, they've been soaking in 11.5 for about 15 minutes, and we have the same batch of tomatoes that have been soaking in tap water for about the same amount of time. So she's going to give them a little stir. So this is our tap water. Give them a little stir. And our 11.5H strong Kangen water. Give them a little stir. Stir. And the other one. And now we're going to pour a little bit of each into some clean jars. So this is the tap water. Let's see how much it's taken off. Stop. So that's that one, and now this one. More in there. Oops. Stop. Okay, so as you can see, we'll get a bit of a close-up in a minute, that the 11.5 has removed significantly more chemicals off of your fruit and veg. So if you were just washing in tap water, you would still be eating all this, which is pretty disgusting, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
As you can see, the 11.5 has removed quite a significant amount of chemicals.
If I mix it, won't different.
Not only does tap water not remove all the nasties from your fruit and veg, it also contains chlorine. And chlorine is put in our water supply to kill the nasty bacteria, etc. I don't know if you've noticed, if you're in Australia, our water has been significantly more chlorinated lately. You can smell it coming out of the taps. And the problem with chlorine is it actually absorbs. So washing your fruit and veg, one, doesn't remove the nasties in tap water, and two, washing it in tap water, you're then actually adding chlorine into your fresh produce. You are then washing your fruit and veg in the chlorinated water, and the chlorine is then absorbing into your fruits and veg, which is just another thing that you do not want to be consuming. You don't want your kids to be consuming. So by using 11.5 strong Kangen water, you're actually not only removing the toxic chemicals that are placed onto your fresh produce during farming, you're also preventing the chlorine from your washing them in tap water entering your foods as well. It's a very simple solution to making sure that the foods you eat for yourself, for your family, for your kids are as clean and as safe as possible. If you'd like to learn more about how 11.5 can enhance your life and also other uses for the water ionizer, feel free to reach back out to the person that presented this video to you. If it was myself that sent you this information, then please click the link below and fill out a short form, or send me an email to the email address listed in the comments and find out how you can bring this incredible water into your life. And if you want to discover how many other uses the water ionizer can have in your life, there is a free PDF below that will give you 111 different uses that can be used from degreaser, disinfectant, from hand sanitizer, beauty, and don't forget the most important part, your drinking water. Your health is worth it, and I'd love to help you make the switch to a healthier way of living.